Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are going to be continuing the Let's Play for The Legend of Heroes Trail Through Daybreak number 2. So then, last time we completed the last few connection events that were left over, and they were all pretty good. One of them even squeezed some tears out of these old eyes of mine. After that, we spent all of the activity tickets that we had on hand so that we can get the bonds of our party members up. Then it was time to leave the school grounds and explore the Auber district. There we met even more familiar faces from all over Edith and other towns who are here just on a quick visit for the Artemis festival. Once that was done, it was time to tackle one of the required 4 SPGs to move the story along. The one in Auber had our group help out with a sweets contest. Talking to the organizer and also the local patissier Holland, the group gets tasked to help gather chefs for the contest. It seems that all of the other participants have fallen ill due to food poisoning. Ironic, I know, and only Holland barely made it out. Van accepts the request and we go to gather people we know. Starting with Mei Xin from Langport, then Lilia from the Liberal Boutique, Victor from Montmartre, and finally Dunn from Center Marsh. With everyone gathered, the contest was held at Artemis, and after a couple of rounds, Victor won. And everybody was happy. And yeah, that is pretty much where we left off last time. I know, like a minute and a half recap for a 3-hour episode. Oh my god. I honestly did not even see the length of the entire episode or how long it's gonna be last time. Not until I was like somewhere half in the middle of recording the sweets contest at the end. I think that was the moment, because I'm recording in small like 30-40 minute chunks. That was the moment where I suddenly realized, oh, this is gonna be a long one. Maybe I should have stopped right before I did the sweets contest thing. But yeah, anyway, it was a long episode. At least you guys had something to watch. And the rounds here in the finale are pretty good. They're all fun, they're all interesting to see, especially like even just here seeing these people mingle with each other and interact is very interesting. Plus all the extra NPCs that came from the other towns over as well. I will say though, I am happy that we are only constrained to a city. Can you all imagine how this would be right now if this was like, I don't know, Cold Steel 2 and I think 4 had the thing of you had an entire country to go through to talk to people? Can you imagine if this game would have me not just explore Edith City here at the end, but also all the other cities that we went through? Good God, we would be here a while. I would not be opposed to doing it, but oh, these are big cities with a lot of NPCs. But yeah, anyway, joking aside and putting fear into my bones, the rounds are very fun. They're very fun here at the end. Pretty much they're always kind of fun in the ending sequences of all of these games, because again, it's just nice to see and catch up with people pretty much one less time before the finale of the game kicks in and you see how the game wraps itself up essentially. But yeah, today, going back to what we're gonna do, today we're gonna wrap up here Old Town, see what's happening with everybody here. There is 2 blue marks out there. Can I see them when I can? Yeah, there are 2 blue marks out there. I'm gonna leave obviously the 4 SPG for last, and I can also go to the cinemas. So just gonna hop on over. Wait, I can go. Oh, that's the cinema, right? I'm gonna check just if I can watch any movies, because I think at this point I've seen all of them, unless there is one new one that I'm forgetting right now. But we'll see. For now, let's see what everybody has to say. Victor, you won, but you have no update? You probably have. Never exactly claimed our desserts were made for bidding competitions or anything, but well, I'll admit that seeing them get a little recognition for once was pretty nice. Maybe I'll think about tweaking their recipes in the future. Bit more sugar here, dash of vanilla there. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with, Victor. Sounds like the contest got him all excited. because I was right on the money. He is gung-ho to develop recipes. Alright, what is this table? Well, if it isn't Van, I've heard the festival's been a great success so far. Huh? This sure ain't a group you see every day. I mean, I knew you guys were all familiar, but... It's not so strange. We actually help each other out with all kinds of things, above and below ground, and sometimes we'll even go drinking after. Nice to see you, Van. By the way, you haven't been involved in any scuffles lately, have you? No wounds or lacerations? The hunt for the Zyre member seems to be winding down lately, which means the underworld is seeing less movement by the day. And where there's fewer fights, there's fewer patients. Seriously, my income's starting to take a hit. What, your millions? Shouldn't you have like bajillions in your accounts at this point? You are asking every single time for hundreds of thousands and millions of Mira for just even a Band-Aid. Shouldn't you have like reserves? This woman is pretty much just like a Jeff Bezos at this point with her money, I would say. Jesus Christ. Unless she's putting the money to some good use, but who the hell knows? Well, I think a little more peace around here could do us some good. My information network's been slowing down as well. I suppose there's just not much to talk about these days. However, I did happen to hear that a certain someone will be getting busy soon. Isn't that right, Hermes? Oh? Yeah, my real job's got something big coming up. And I've had to spend a hell of a lot of time preparing for it. My. Sounds like you have a story to tell. Care to elaborate? Yeah, no kidding. You can't just say something like that and expect us not to be curious. Can't I? Let's have a little drinking contest then. If you beat me, I'll tell you all the details. Awfully confident, aren't we? Alright, I'm in. Should be nice to let loose for once. She's got no intention of telling him, does she? A real job, huh? Can't say I'm not interested, but I guess I'll leave it for now. Ooh, some big military project happening soon? Are you gonna be piloting a mech in the future? That would be kinda sweet. Alright, we made plans to have the festival late, to head to the festival later, but we're already a few drinks in. Well, it should be fine. As long as we make it to the show, I'll be more than satisfied. Oh yeah, the show. I'm very curious how that is gonna look. Where you find the time for these things is beyond me. I won't be going personally, but I'll probably get Hermes to give me the rundown later. I'll be cheering you on from the audience. Nice. Alright. Are you two having a date? Ooh. This is rather unusual, or maybe not. Well, it's been a while since we last had a meal together. We're just having a review of everything that's happened. Like that almost coup? I mean, there's only like a handful of people that remember, right? Don't you think you should just forget about it? I'm afraid we can't do that. We must ensure that nothing in this nature happens in our organizations again. I suppose we owe President Gramhart a favor now. I doubt it will be so easy to return. Do you owe him anything? This is one of those interesting conundrums. Technically, they don't owe him anything, because it never happened. But because they remember, they feel obligated to be in debt. I love the dilemma of it. Do you feel indebted or do you not? Anyway, it sounds like we've got a lot of work on our hands. You know, I've always refused the offer to advance to S-rank because I've never been able to fully commit myself. I allowed myself to ignore my responsibilities simply because I thought they were beyond me. And that weakness was exactly what the Garden Master needed. I feel as though I need to retrain myself. There's no way I can settle things with Walter like this. Jin, to be fair, I don't think there was any way to prepare for it all, but I know neither of you are the type to be satisfied with words alone. Well, I guess... Oh, well, I guess make the most of your review, alright? We'll be counting on you in the future. Have preparations been made, Kincaid? Given the events of last month, I believe our plans should be sufficient. What are they talking about? Actually, maybe it's better if I don't know. He immediately backs out. Nope, not getting involved. Van, you will get involved. By the way, we received word from the Empire's branch. Said they should be here by evening. Who's coming? The Empire's branch? Who's coming? Good. It's been a while. I look forward to seeing her. Oh, it's Fee. Okay. I was kind of hoping it's gonna be someone else and not Fee. But yeah, makes sense. It's gonna be nice to see Fee again. Okay, that's it. Cool. Fee is on the way. I'm happy. I was excited even more for a second. I thought more people might be coming. Who knows? There might be. Okay. This old bat has an event. What the shit is this? Oh, it's you lot. Figured you would have left by now. The Aramis Academy Festival is the event of the season, you know? So make sure you take the time to enjoy yourselves. Come to think of it, that Aramis Gainsborough guy sure was a bit of an oddball, don't you think? But they say he understood China like no other. He believed that educating the youth was of vital importance to the success of the democratic revolution. Thought that to the end, too. Alright, can I go now? That is interesting. The way she delivered those lines almost makes me believe she was there. Learn to listen to your elders, you snot-nosed brat. Whatever. Anyway, you guys see any movies lately? What? Where did that come from? Huh. Back in my younger days, I was at the theater practically every night. But it's been a while since I last went. Would you like us to recommend a movie for you? Yeah, right. Like I'd be interested in what you, Rugrats call a good movie. What I want are the brochures, and lots of them. Oh, this is why this is an event. If you got any, hand them over, would ya? Maybe I'll even give you something for the effort. Brochures, huh? Okay, sure. I guess we can give you some. Yeah. And if it gets you going to the movies, I'd be more than happy to. Well, I'm not gonna force you to hand them over or nothing. Just keep in mind, alright? Okay, I'll be back to hand them over once I check with the movie theaters.
And buy something.
Rainbow candy. Alright. 3 CP. Colorful candy featuring varied flavors are as colorful as they are cute. I will take 10. Oh, Tyrell Times issue 6. Yes. Hey.
Out of trouble now.
That is the book section done. So that's the final Tyrell Times, huh? Well, let's see it. Right then, special feature Aramis Academy Festival breaking new ground. For 3 days starting today, April 12th, Aramis Academy will host its annual festival. This year's festival will feature a number of new experimental attractions to distinguish itself from past years' efforts. The following report was written by a Tyrell Times journalist who went to see the festival in person. As envisioned by the founder of Aramis Academy, Aramis Gainsborough, the festival was intended to be an event in which students could demonstrate their free thinking and creativity to the world at large. In light of that goal, all preparations for and management of the festival have traditionally been left in the hands of the student body. This year, however, the requirements for participation have been relaxed, so non-students could aid in the creation of a truly remarkable event with a broad range of attractions. Students have also been given permission to decorate the campus however they see fit, encouraging individuality and creativity over tradition and precedent. When asked for comment, the president of Aramis Academy's Student Council, Rand Bright, said, "Though this festival may be unlike those of previous years, I firmly believe our efforts are in line with the ideals of our school's founder. Our intention is to promote diversity and harmony through our theme, called A New Season Together. And to achieve that end, we brought together the minds and talents from all over. It was thanks to this kaleidoscope of perspectives among our student body that we can put on a festival that embodies such a theme. Although Ren was kind enough to explain the festival's concept to us, its novelty had already spoken for itself before our reporter even passed through the Academy's front gate. The school gates this year are adorned with an avant-garde style of ornamentation evocative of graffiti culture. The level of artistic skill on display is astonishing, making it abundantly clear that this was no last-minute effort. The fact that it was reportedly the work of a single first-year student is nothing short of extraordinary. Given the involvement of non-student assistants and the emphasis on diversity, it's no surprise that this year's festival exhibits are so captivating, offerings range from the cultural, such as a Central Eastern bazaar and an Eastern-style cafe, to hyper-modern displays that make use of cutting-edge technology. In addition, the singer-songwriter Jess, who recently relocated to the Republic from Crossbell, and the dancer siblings Sarah and Sahina, who are now both established film stars, have all been invited to perform at the festival. Oh, so they all are going to be there, okay. Finally, the Student Council will be sponsoring a special performance at the end of each day of the festival, which promises to represent the theme of the festival itself. All told, this year's festival promises to be a treat from start to finish. Damn. Okay, yeah, this festival has a lot going for it. Politics. Visions of the Calvard Republic's duty presented at the debate. The points and issues presented during last month's political symposium at the Trion Mall continue to be discussed within the public arena, with the issues of international trade, imbalance, economic inequality, environmental issues in the East, and the state of international crime weighing on everyone's minds. The ICO-organized debate addressed a hotly contested subject. What responsibilities should the Republic bear on the international stage? President Graham Hart, in response, reaffirmed that the Republic would serve as a leading player in that very sphere. The Republic wields power and influence, the likes of which other nations do not, said President Graham Hart. We are leaders in the international technology sphere, both in terms of funding and the creation of a consolidated communications standard, and our military is capable enough to equal that of the Empire, ensuring our ability to establish ourselves all across the continent. This could be the beginning, or rather the foundation of a period of change that will secure the Republic a position as the center of the continent itself. In that sense, I believe it is our duty to ensure we have the foothold we need to pull the world along with us into a new era. Senator Ryan agreed that the Republic must be acknowledged as one of the continent's leading superpowers and accepted the assertion that the Republic has a responsibility to play a central role on the international stage. However, he also argued that if the Republic were to simply step in and take the reins in transforming the international community, the concentration of influence that would place upon the Republic could pose as many problems as it solved. In Senator Ryan's words, although the Republic's position of power is indisputable, I believe that we should strive to collaborate with our fellow nations for the prosperity of all. By attempting to make the Republic the center of the world in all fields, we run the risk of disaster if, for instance, the foundation for a particular industry collapses. Even setting aside the risks of over-centralization, it will result in our country relying excessively on its ability to continue to grow, both economical and technologically. If, however, we instead grow alongside our fellow nations, forging bonds of trust and mutual aid, we will both mitigate those risks and, most importantly of all, stay true to the ideal of diversity that our nation values. Idealistically, though his vision may have sounded, Senator Ryan went on to hold up the West Siberian Tech Union as an example of how achievable his goals were. The union's president, he argued, proves that a diplomatic framework based around reciprocal relationships in the fields of industry and technology is both plausible and desirable. President Graham Howard acknowledged the reality of the risks that Senator Ryan described and accepted that his proposals held merit. He also, however, stated that we cannot dismiss the possibility that global issues we have not even begun to consider. Wait, sorry, what? He also, however, stated that we cannot dismiss the possibility that global issues we have not even begun to consider could present themselves at any moment, and that an international community founded solely upon equality and reciprocity would be insufficient to stand up against such a crisis. There must be a nation prepared to spearhead the charge, come what may, and it is our responsibility to shoulder that burden. In the current day, the Republic stands at the pinnacle of Zemurian military, economically, technologically, and in a number of other fields. Many citizens of the Republic take pride in that fact. That said, it is also true that very few people have a specific image in mind of how the nation must change and adapt in light of this state of affairs. In that sense, it feels reasonable to say that the recent debate between the President and Senator Ryan poses the perfect opportunity for all of the Republic citizens to think about what our nation should become, both in isolation and in relation to the rest of the world. Okay, that was a lot. Yeah, I can honestly see where both of these guys are coming from. I also feel like the thing that Graham Howard is trying to achieve is something that he kind of knows. I mean, we know that he knows something behind the scenes is happening, and he might be just preparing not just Calvard for something in the future, but the entire continent in a sense. But I cannot help but feel like he's trying to do the same thing that Osborne was trying to do, but without the whole I am being forced kind of way by the curse to do this thing, to expand territory and everything. Or rather, he was doing it for multiple reasons, but he was primarily doing the whole expansion thing because of the curse. But yeah, I cannot help but feel like he's doing kind of like a similar thing, but he just wants to have full control so that whatever needs to be done can be done. But again, that's speculation. Ryan, on the other hand, pretty much thinks around like, you know, a regular person, politician would think in a situation like this, where it's I want to forge relationships with all these other countries, establish trade routes, and just make all of the countries prosper by just interacting with each other, which is pretty much what trade routes are, and trading agreements, embargoes, and stuff like that. They all serve to either propagate territories and exchange goods and knowledge, or to, you know, push the other a bit down with them as well. But yeah, I don't know. I would be in a situation like this. If I was a citizen, I would probably go with Ryan when it comes to this. Graham Howard might deliver good speeches, but yeah, he feels very militaristic when it comes to his proposals. Anyway, science. Hope and wisdom at the International Environmental Symposium. On the same day as the political debate, Professor Lightola Hamilton took the podium at the symposium put together by the same organization to discuss the environmental issues that have plagued the eastern half of the continent for the past several years. The professor spoke about the results of current restoration efforts as well as the outlook for the region's future. In the past, Professor Hamilton succeeded in laying the cornerstone for the greening of desert regions in the Principality of Elsheim by conducting geological surveys in the capital and securing a consistent source of water. The professor has also conducted research on the lands in Northumbria that were rendered infertile by the Salt Pail incident, seeking a means to restore them to a usable state. The professor also hopes to apply the expertise she gained over her investigations to identify the cause of the gradually expanding infertile region in the east. For the past several years, those goals have been the chief focus of her research. According to her findings, the director the direct cause of the devastation in the east is the depletion of septium veins, which has destabilized the environmental conditions necessary to maintain plant life and increase the likelihood of assorted natural disasters. The root cause of the septium veins depletion, however, remains unknown. The professor stated that investigations regarding that matter would continue. Wait, what? The professor stated that investigations regarding that matter would continue. Nothing as... This is a strange sentence anyway. Would continue... Nothing? As long as the cause of the issue remains unclear, we can't guarantee that the septium decay that has ravaged the East won't occur in the past, in the parts of the continent, in other parts of the continent as well. We cannot treat this matter as someone else's problem. In regard to the land revitalization experiments the professor carried out over the course of her survey, she explained that compared to the regions she worked on in the Central East, which suffered from a lack of water but had ample septium deposits, revitalizing land in the Far East had proven much more difficult. That said, through application of the technology developed in Northern Ambria, she believes that there is still a very real chance of success in the long term. At the conclusion of her talk, Professor Hamilton offered this thought. Within knowledge lies hope for mankind. Throughout history, it is through wisdom and understanding that we have overcome countless trials and saved countless lives. It is imperative that we never give up on wielding our knowledge to its fullest potential. According to the ICO, multiple businesses and organizations chose to contribute material or funding to the professor's efforts and declared that they would send what relief they could to the East following her eye-opening symposium speech. So something is depleting the septium veins. Right, we kinda already knew that, but it's kinda good to refresh. Well, we knew that there was something wrong with the septium veins. I can't remember if it was specifically said already that they are being depleted. But it's very interesting. I wonder... I kind of doubt it's Ouroboros' fault. Like, if they would be gathering septium for some reason, would they actually... I mean, they could... Maybe it's one of the Anguisses doing something for themselves or whatever the hell. I don't know. Might just be another giant ass monster that's just sleeping under the surface and is eating septium like it's candy. Who the hell knows? Might be another miasma demon or whatever. But very interesting. Culture. Gotti/Lamb collaboration film finally wraps. Salvatore Gotti and Leslie Lamb, two master directors beloved by film fans throughout the Republic, have been working together on a co-production starring two of the Republic's most prominent actresses, Judith Lanster and Nina Fenley, on screen together for the very first time. At long last, the production committee behind the long-awaited collaboration film has announced both its completion and its formal title, Golden Requiem: Howl at the Dawn. What a title! Both directors and their companies have poured an incredible amount of time and effort into the film, and it seems they've chosen a grand dramatic title worthy of the picture's ambition. The film is scheduled to be released somewhere between the middle of May and the beginning of June. To celebrate the film's completion, its starring actresses were kind enough to offer the Tyrrell Times their comments regarding it. Judith Lanster had this to say: "When this movie was announced, I heard quite a few people thought directors Gotti and Lamb's styles would end up clashing. Now that filming's wrapped, I'm pretty confident in saying Golden Requiem brings out the best in both Golden Blood and Wolf's Requiem. Like, seriously, you'll be shocked by how well they go together. The directors really know how to help us capture the charms and appeals of each of our characters. This was my first time playing Zoe under director Lamb, and I was amazed at how he was able to dig into Zoe's character without deviating from anything director Gotti had established. He made me realize that even after playing the character for an entire movie beforehand, I hadn't even begun to tap into Zoe's true potential. I'm positive that her daring exploits in this film will captivate fans, both new and old, like she never has before. Meanwhile, Nina finally said, "I could talk your ear off about what makes this film so great, but I'd like to draw attention to these scenes about Michelle's past. I know that a promotional image showing Michelle standing by a ruin on a Southern Island has garnered a fair bit of attention, and while I don't want to spoil any of the details, I'll say that scene is related to the most closely guarded secrets of her past." Yes, Nina? It was strange. When we filmed that scene, I almost felt like I'd become Michelle herself, more so than ever before. I'm hopeful that experience will help me portray her on a deeper level from now on, and I hope all of our fans will be excited to see how her encounter with Zoe, a woman who's lived a life far removed from that of Michelle's, will change who she is as a person going forward. As previously announced, a portion of the proceeds from the film is planned to be donated towards the reconstruction of Cray Village. Alright, that's the newspaper. Okay, that last bit is kind of funny. that she would be talking about the whole secret guarded past stuff is quite ironic, I would say. Yeah, Nina, we'll probably one day figure out what the shit is happening with you. I kind of hope it's gonna be in this game, but who knows? We'll see. Big crystal. Another big crystal. Hey, there's a chest here, isn't it?
So beautiful.
There's a chest up there. Okay, that has to have to do with the 4 SPG here. Anyway, Kitty Brigade. These two are two proud parents at this point. Looks like the cats have mellowed out a bit. Oh, you're right. I wonder what happened to them though. We should leave them be for now. I'm sure they need the rest. Yeah, if you'll excuse us, fur kitties. Don't worry, I won't get in your way.
Well...
Yes, purr, meow. Meower. There we go. Well, the little guy's resting. What about these two? White cat? You? Black cat? Good talk. Oh, that Eddie. Why would he take Berselia to the festival without any proper escorts? I hope he can be a proper escort for her. He can be a little careless at times. Well, I suppose Berselia's gotten pretty used to standing up for herself as well. Maybe I should have a little more faith in them. You know, come to think of it, I was awfully surprised to hear about Kisara's enrollment into Aramis. She's apparently in the same year as Curtis too. They've been walking to school together since last week. I don't think they'll be friends anytime soon, but maybe they can help each other out with homework. Sure, why not?
Looking is always free, you know.
And more recipes. I'll take it. Is that all? Yup. Welcome. You'll never guess who stopped by this morning. It was Raymond and Carol. It's been a while since I've seen them together. They said they were on their way to check out the flower blossoms before heading to the school festival. I'm glad they managed to overcome whatever issue they had. Oh god, why do you have an event? The clothes seem to be in full blossom today, huh? It's starting to look an awful lot like spring around here. By the way, did I ever tell you about the time I single-handedly planted all the clove trees in the capital? Oh, to be young again. If only I could plant 3,000 more. I thought maybe I had overdone it a little, but before I knew it, they were already one of the most famous sights in Edith. I can never quite tell if she's actually lying or not. I guess this is her idea of fun. Oh, that reminds me. I feel like I remember a key falling out of my pocket back then. Probably got buried in the root somewhere. What was it for again? The terrace entrance? Oh well, not anyone will ever find it anyway. Whoa, I wonder if that part's true. Who knows? Maybe we might pick it up along the way. So that was that. Spring always brings back such wonderful memories. I could never forget how much work I put into planting all those trees. To think I dropped that key of mine though. Well, I doubt I'll ever see it again. Oh, it's up here with the kitties? Kitties? Meow meow? That one seems to be carrying something. Is that... Obtain a rusted key. Perhaps this is the key that old woman mentioned. Why don't we see if it works? Well then. Meow meow. Okay. Guess I could try that key I found earlier. Ben inserted the old key into the keyhole. And it opened. Oh, it opened. The heck? It was that easy? I guess we just got lucky. That kitten though. We thought it had gone missing, but do you think maybe it was just searching for that key instead? It certainly seems that way. I suppose this means that the old lady really was telling the truth. Guess so.
This cutie has booty.
Alright then. Well, it's a hacking chest. It's a level 3 one. This cutie has booty.
Access granted. I'm going in.
What the hell is gonna be in this thing?
I've got control of the system.
There we go. So what is in here? Himmel, an arts driver. Customizable arts driver with no shortage of free slots. Oh, this is the fully open one, isn't it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the fully customizable one. Nice. Right, makes sense you get that one last. This poor guy left by himself. Kisara's been at Aramis for about a week already. I'm still kind of impressed, honestly. I mean, I knew she had skill, but to pass their special admissions, she must be on a whole nother level, huh? Of course, she's been complaining about it ever since, but you can always tell how much she's enjoying herself. I think my sister was spurred on by it as well. She's been working on getting out more and more. I couldn't be more proud of her. Kisara's really changed our lives for the better. Yeah, she definitely did. Oh, my dad and Rebecca are at the school festival right now. I know, we met them there. Apparently Kisara was in charge of designing some of their graphics. They've been waiting all week to see them. I wanted to see some of her work too, so we'll be switching places tomorrow. Nice. Oh, the fishing crew is here, hi. Oh man, that was so good. Right, having some gelato after a bath is absolutely to die for. You guys haven't forgotten why we're here, right? Of course not. Nothing wrong with taking a little bath breather though. That's right. You know, Kyle, you need to learn to relax. You're too uptight. Yeah, with all that tension in your body, you wouldn't even be able to catch a minnow. You're not wrong. Oh hey, it's those fishing kids. Sounds like they've got something going on. Oh, they probably have. Just relax, Kyle. Okay. Who wants another gelato? Oh, okay. Anything new in the shop if I could interact with the shop? Maybe? Angle? Where's the angle? There's the angle. Well, there's the usual limited goods, and I have enough fishing bait. But no new pieces to the...
Talk to you later.
To the fishing rod. Alright. Ma'am? I heard Kisara made it into Aramis Academy. Anya's been talking about it non-stop. Actually, she went to the school festival with Rebecca today to show her support. It's interesting though, Anya's been a little more motivated than usual lately. I guess that's another reason I should be thankful to Kisara.
Glad I stuck it out.
You look nice and refreshed.
Hey, loyal to loyalies. Take a dip in the sauna in Edith in Act 1, 2, and 3 and the finale, as well as the saunas in Messeldam and Langport. Damn. Okay. Did that give Oh, oops. Oh yeah, I did. Vitality droplets. Nice. Well, I suppose that's the end of this morning's mass. Now, would you care to learn a few more pharmaceutical skills today? Really? Can we start working on the more advanced mixtures? How about we go over some of the basics again? For instance, tear bomb. Do you think you can make some for us? Of course! Well, actually, every time I try to make one mixture nowadays I end up with two. What? Sounds like you might need to cut back on the ingredients. Maybe you should just stick to walking me through the process first. Okay. I've made some progress in my pharmacology skills lately. Father Nikolai is sure to be surprised. I can't wait to show him. You go. It's nice to see how much Sister Miria has grown lately. I'm sure she'll make for a wonderful pharmacist. She's such a hard worker after all. Oh yeah, she's gonna sell me potions in the next game. Okay, that is everybody in Old Town here, so let's go and check the cinemas if they have anything new. Oh, there are obviously people in here. Oh shit, hi. Hi brother and sister, what's up? What's happening? Sorry for dragging you along with me. Watching a movie with your sister isn't so bad once in a while though, is it?
The showing on screen too?
I guess not. This is the sort of place I come to unless people invite me, so it was a nice change of pace. I gotta run soon, but we can stop by and see Uncle Charles while we're in the area. Sure, why not? Uncle Charles? You don't suppose they mean the owner of Macmillan Cafe? These two do have the same last name. I realized they were actually related though. Huh, that's interesting, okay. I feel kind of guilty running off to enjoy a movie after everything I did. Still keeping my emotions in check is part of my job. Maybe Kaela made the right call here. Don't tell me he remembers. Forget it. I'll just let this one go. Oh, he remembers. Oh, are you here to watch a movie as well? If you're having trouble deciding, Cody and I rather enjoyed the Saga of Ravana just now. Huh, didn't see that one coming. But I pegged you as, Robin, the Lady Justice kind of gal. You wouldn't be wrong, necessarily. But today I felt like decompressing with something more action-packed. That's all. Huh. The only thing that stands out to me amidst the current film lineup is 3 Point Heat. It's a Kowloon picture production, that plus the domestic drama angle makes for a promising combination. There's only one issue. It isn't playing at Esprit. But why not? It's exactly the sort of production that belongs here.
Remember your visit.
So be it. I already committed myself to this theater. I'll be damned before I flip-flop over to the Orban multiplex. This guy. 3 Point Heat will be playing in Esprit one of these days. Far as I can tell, they'll put off showing a movie until it's no longer available at the Trion Mall. But that's besides the point. I've long since decided to make this my theater of choice. It'll be a cold day in Gehenna before I flip-flop on that. I'll just have to wait until they screen it here. Jesus Christ. Oh! Hi! How's it going? So this is where they were. Oh hey, it's Paulette and the champ. I guess they did say they were planning to hit the movie theater today. I just love it that Paulette never ever leaves that apron behind. Really? Could have not given her an absolutely casual model without the apron. Wow, now that was intense. What did you think, Paulette? I doubt it's your usual choice of genre. You're right. Yuma's still too young to bring along for something like the Saga of Ravana. Still, it was definitely a novel experience. Thank you for inviting me. I'm just glad you didn't hate it. You raise a good point, though. Maybe next time we can take Yuma to watch a kids movie together. She'd love that, I'm sure. I've noticed she's really warmed up to you lately. I'm honored to hear it. By the way, Paulette, is it still too early to tell her the truth about you and me, I mean? I've been pondering that myself, actually. After seeing how much you've grown, I figured it might be alright to come and clean to you, Hey! Well then, that will be an interesting revelation. I wonder if Yume's just gonna be like, I know already. That would be funny. Paulette. That being said, I don't think this is our choice alone to make. My dad has been under no end of stress since the day I left you. Plus, I'm still not convinced that knowing the whole story is really what's best for Yume. Don't worry, I get it. Didn't mean to jump the gun there. Besides, the old father-in-law doesn't exactly approve of me yet. I'll get back to the drawing board and figure out how to make things right. Maxim. Miss Paulette appears to be taking things positively, if only just. It's not an easy problem to mend. Looks like they're doing a decent job of it though. Kinda ticks me off actually. I miss when he was just a 2-bit sleazebag on 4 wheels. Can't say this sits well with me, but we'll just have to hang back and see what they make of it.
Alrighty.
Oh, hello everybody. Maxim and I just finished watching a movie. We were about to make our way over to the school festival. Yume must be having the time of her life right now. I'll have to ask her all about it once we meet up. Oh, don't worry, she learned how to drive a bike in the meantime. Actually, you guys were there. I'm actually surprised that they don't mention it because I locked that connection event in. Oh hey, didn't realize you guys were here. Random question, you didn't catch what we were talking about right now, did you? Actually, forget I asked. Wouldn't be right to lean on your advice for this. I figured I gotta figure out how to make things work with Paulette, Yume and Victor myself. We'll be rooting you on from the shadows, champ.
Well,
good luck, buddy. Not to parrot Mr. Hendrik, but these past several months really have come and gone in a blink of an eye. There's been talk here and there about this year's upcoming productions, such as the collaboration between Vegas Film and Kowloon Pictures. But personally speaking, I think it would be nice to look back on the works 1208 has given us. Why not take this chance to rewatch one of them with somebody you haven't seen it with before?
Welcome.
This is what you guys are offering here, right? Purchased. Okay, I think I have all of the brochures. Actually, yeah, I should have all of the brochures because I got the achievement to have all the stuff in the book collection. Right. So I could use this just to further the bond with people, I guess. Huh. Sure, you know what? Let me do that very quick. I can do it. I think I can watch a movie in each of the theaters once. So, let's see. Oh, this is cool. I saw this movie before with Shizuna. It could be nice to watch it again, I guess, if I really want to. Oh, this is actually cool, because I was trying to just to pick characters for the bond, but if you select a movie and go with characters that you already went with, the game literally tells you that's actually cool. Alright, let's hear these two. This is post the Ravana movie. Other parts of the centuries have their own folk tales and legends, but the ones from Alsam are super interesting. Yeah, it ain't hard to imagine finding those stories in a kid's picture book. Right, with epic heroes and everything, I wonder what the real Ravana looks like. Well, if you want to find out, we can ask the church if they got some of those picture books lying around. And if not, I could scrounge up some cash to buy you a few. You'd seriously do that for me? Thank you. I'll ask Mother Kyra about the next chance I get. So tell me, Van, why did you invite me to this movie? Honestly, I've been curious about that this entire time. That's not to say I didn't enjoy it, mind you. I'm grateful that you did bring me along. I didn't have any real reason. I just thought you could use a break. Always good to take a load off every once in a while. Well, I suppose I can't argue there. A man's character is determined by what he chooses to protect. That line really struck a chord with me. I feel like I'm starting to learn how to like myself more and more. Oh. Oh, that is a heavy line. Jesus. Good to hear. Sounds like it didn't really take your mind off things though. Good God. Oh, so close. Come on. Really? 10 points off? Well, you're gonna be watching another movie on the other theater. Oh hey, I didn't talk to you.
Thank you for your visit today.
My goodness, is it truly April already?
Showing on
How the
screen
time
once
flies.
again.
Everything the film industry experienced last year has blessed us with a truly diverse lineup of films to show for it. The releases we've seen in these past 3 months alone attest to that. How will the world of cinema continue to enthrall us going forward? I'm only too eager to find out. Same. I think I was right. Hi, is he your hubby?
Visit today.
Oh, it's you.
The showing
Hey you
on
guys,
screen
what a
once
surprise.
again.
We just got out of the movies. You don't say.
Please silence your
Oh, wait a
phones
sec.
and enjoy the
By
film.
we, you mean the two of you? Correct. I had promised I would take her here sometime, but given how busy we've been, scheduling this outing proved to be a challenge. You can say that again. We had to put it on the back burner because of the whole Mehangatten fiasco. Then Kasim took on that risk management assignment 3 weeks ago, which, you know, turned into a whole thing. But today was nice and chill, so Kasim can finally make good on his promise. And now we're headed to the festival. I never realized you two were so close. Well, it sounds like your break was well deserved. Guess we'll be seeing you two at the festival then? Of course. I was excited about the movie, but I've been like super pumped about the festival.
Thank you for your
See you
visit.
guys there. Right, we'll be waiting for you. Do you think the two of them are an item? Hard to say.
Please silence your phones and enjoy the film.
The strongest soldier sure knows how to get around. This guy. God damn it, Aaron. The movie was fun and all, but this hype train's ready to move on to the festival. You guys are probably swamped right now, so we'll catch up with you there, okay? Sure. You. He's giving me the bombastic side eye right now.
We have merchandise for the movie.
You appear to have something on the tip of your tongue. I have my suspicions as to what.
Why not buy a souvenir to remember
But setting
your
that
visit?
aside for now, Mirabelle informed me of the Mehangatten situation. Though it falls outside the scope of my duties, I'm confident the rest of you are capable of handling it yourselves. Right, I still need to go back into Mehangatten
Thank you for
and
your visit today.
clear that new floor. Also, I think I was right.
Showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
I guess Aramis Academy's got a festival going on or something.
Ticket, please proceed
That
to
sounds
the
like fun and all, but I kind of had my heart set on watching a few flicks today. I'm about to be on my 10th viewing of 3 Point Heat and The Adventures of Rockford, so it's a pretty big deal. 10th? Holy hell, alright. Oh, hi. Are you alone? Where's your mom?
Golden Calamity.
My mama said she was going to the bathroom, but I think she ran away. What? What does she have against seeing Sharkferno? Does she just look like shark movies? Why though? They're the pioneers of our generation, boldly taking cinema where it's never gone before.
Well,
Good God. Sharkferno's taught me that shark movies have the power to break every stereotype under the sun. Shark attacks only happen in the ocean, right? But but by flipping that idea on its head, Sharkferno shows that they can come in any form. Oh God, no. Sharks that soar through the sky, sharks that shoot lightning, sharks that cast magic. The possibilities are literally endless. Yes. Yes. All the shark movies out there would agree with you. Today's weather is perfect for watching a movie. Are you interested in seeing anything in particular? Well, whatever it is, I'm sure you'll enjoy yourself. These responses are gonna be interesting. When to watch the basketball flick with the boys. Sporting events and high school dates. This takes me back to my days on the basketball team. Ever given any thought to finding yourself a girlfriend? You could try and get back together with Elaine, you know. This guy. Oh, he says it as it is. Could be trying to butt in on my private life. Besides, it's not that easy. For either of us. Well, there are other options to explore. You could look to to your own group of fixers. After all, there are a few adults in the mix. I gotta go there, man. I'm not about to try something on one of my employees. It's not the age that's the problem there. Speaking of which, I suppose it's not at all that uncommon for a teenager to have a schoolgirl crush or two. Though the fact remains that such a crush still qualifies as romantic feelings. Hello? You still with me here? Yes, naturally. Kincaid is a riot. Hope you had a good time watching this one. I got the vibe that you might be into basketball. I did try it out the other day at Artemis. There's more to it than I first thought, and I enjoy all the back and forth in the games. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you gained something out of the experience. While we were watching the movie, a thought kept running through my head. What would my and Nadia's lives look like if we could spend every day like them? Though in the end I'm satisfied with where I am in my life right now. What I have now is more than I could ask for. Damn! That is a sentence, buddy! Damn, Swin! Alright, you want the brochures, you can get the brochures. And our brochures. Here, is this enough? Looks like a pretty good selection to me. Now, what do I want to see? I can always decide later. Anyway, thanks for your hard work. Why don't you take this as compensation? Ooh, there we go, onyx steel. Wait, I've seen this before. It's some sort of crystal, right? Onyx steel. It's used to make all kinds of powerful weapons. Mr. Giscard taught me how to process it, actually. If you want, I should be able to turn it into something useful. Huh, nice. Thanks a lot, Jin. Again. Huh, it's nothing more than some scrap I found on the street. Honestly, I'm just grateful you took it off my hands. Onyx steel weapons can now be crafted at various factories.
Okay.
Oh shit, yeah, there is a new option now. Craft weapon with onyx steel. Well, let's see what we have actually, what they're named. Heavenly Roar. Okay, that's Van's weapon. An onyx steel blade with an edge that can split the heavens. Oh, that's fitting. Eternal Heart Star Staff. An onyx steel orbital staff that shines with an eternal light. Kujata. An onyx steel fire blade. Produces a howling whir in combat. Twin Phoenix Blades. Still, twin blades with the power of a mystical beast. Artemisia. An onyx steel blade gear that shines under the moon's light. Stargazer. Very appropriate for Katre. Pulse gun that measures and captures light itself. What? Okay. Schrödinger! Okay. Blade whip that spells the demise of its prey. Parsifal for Swin. Blades that transform vows into power. Damn. Clotho for Nadia. Needles that can turn wishes into power. Mistletoe. Blade that promises certain victory. Certain victory. As in guaranteed victory. Woden. Very interesting name. A gun capable of piercing through space itself. Barbarossa for our... oh god. Why do you get Barbarossa? Temple sword with the power of a raging inferno. Zieglinde. Templar sword encased in ice from ambient moisture. Verdandi. Scythe with the power to manipulate fate itself. Takemikazuchi. That's a very prominent name. Blade that splits the heavens with a flash of lightning. Well, considering I'm using Van and overusing Van, Van gets his weapon. He's first. Unstoppable Force. Created an onyx steel weapon. There we go. Okay, what's the difference? So 26 extra attack and 12 extra magic. Okay, nice. You're done. Also, your material +2 for the Onyx weapon. Nice.
Let's see here.
4 SPG time. Let's see what we have. Fish of Legend. Oh, hell yes. We've been trying to catch a legendary fish in Dirk Memorial Park recently, but it's just not working out. Think you'd be willing to give us some advice? We'll be waiting in Old Town at Laguna Bathhouse. Oh, that's why Kyle was so on edge. Shannon and Makino. Okay. Looks like there's more. Oh, another one? Condemned Sector Cleanup. We've recently received reports of a dangerous monster in the area. Location: the Blacklight District's Condemned Sector. Monster question marks. Requesting Arkride solutions. Handle this immediately. See ID. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna take care of that first. Oh, it's just a archaism? Huh. A fearsome foe is prowling around. Exterminate. Really? Gandaluva origin. I mean, it has a lot of guns, but okay. Huh.
Cross! Diaper!
Boost gauge limit removed.
And it's dead.
I'm on the up and up.
Very nice. Quick and dirty. Oh. Cutscene? Oh, is it gonna drop, Oh, hi. What the shit are you? The Bestia? Aha.
Flame evidence warehouse.
Well, that's a beastie. That's a robot. Sure. Heat a roar. Let's go. Let's do the usual.
Full boost.
You got
Activating
this, man.
skill.
Not getting away.
Blast off! Keep it up! Right! There!
It's over. You're crushed.
Take this!
Nice. Delete it.
Nice. Moving on up.
Okay, that gave XP.
Still a ways to go.
Hey, Potter Mother reached level 3. Well, that was quick. Found Darkness. Hardware enthusiast. Acquired all arts drivers. Hey,
All
there we
in a
go.
day's work. Mira deposit confirmed.
Law is still not level 5. I am shocked. Okay, well, that was an experience. I think I need a bath.
This is nice.
Nice sauna after killing a giant mech beast. And then another one that is even bigger. Urgh. Jesus Christ.
This might be a little too toasty.
I've noticed that every time the character who speaks there is the one that was sitting in the same position where Swin was just now and where Agnès was. That spot seems to be like whoever RNG gets RNG placed there is gonna be the one who talks. Everybody else just enjoys
Feel
it.
my exhaustion melt away.
Good for you, King.
You look nice and refreshed.
Thank you. Time for fishing. Oh, well, if it isn't Van. Did you see that request we put up on the bulletin board? Yeah, I saw it. Said you wanted to consult with us about a legendary something or other, right? Yeah, I think I found a legendary fish over in the lake at Dirk Memorial Park. But no matter how many times I try to catch it, the thing just keeps slipping away. Wait, you're trying to fish up the Lord of a Lake? That should be interesting. I'm still a beginner at fishing myself. It's much more complicated than I thought it would be. I mean, I've got a few catches under my belt, sure, but I'm nowhere near as good as you guys. Knowing that, you still want us to take the job? Yeah, as long as you're willing, of course. So, what do you say? Yes. That should get Law to level 5. Hopefully. Alright, we'll take the job. Tell me more. Nice. First, let me tell you about the target. To put it simply, it's not your average carp, that's for sure. It's apparently believed to be over 200 years old. Damn. Over 200? That would mean it's been around since before Calvard was even a republic. It's like a living piece of history. It's like technically one of the main bosses of this game was kind of like, you know, a living fossil himself. Anyway. However, there haven't been many sightings of it in the past few years. I mean, some people were even saying it had died. But then 3 weeks ago, Kyle finally managed to spot it. I was just fishing out on the lake at night. But then I saw it. The Magna Garvelza? Garvelza. It's an old catfish that hides itself deep in the lake's caverns. That fish has seen many a challenger, but none who succeeded. Catfish, so called because of that cat-like whiskers that grow on their faces. I've heard they're carnivorous too. They'll eat anything and everything. Oh yeah. Catfishes are unsatiable. Oh, I had asked catch one for me once. It was so yummy. How kind of him. You two seem to have an awful lot of experience with the wilderness. I'm surprised you were able to see anything at night. It gets rather dark in that area. Actually, something weird happened right before the fish appeared. There was an earthquake. It can't have been a coincidence. I've read ancient manuscripts that mention stuff like this happening before. When the ire of a catfish wakes, the earth beneath your feet shall quake. We have a saying like that in the East as well. But to actually witness such an event, how interesting. I think I heard something about an abyssal worm around the park too, though. Maybe that's what brought the fish out. Well, regardless, you said you've been having a hard time catching it, right? Yeah, it's really frustrating. It is legendary after all. It wouldn't be so impressive if you could catch it with a single worm. We also gave baiting it a try. Lost a lot of good rods that way. But didn't we hear something about some super sturdy fishing rod recently? Yes, it was called the Rod of the Heavens. Damn, that's a fishing rod! It's said to have been used by General Atkinson over 100 years ago. What the fuck? General Atkinson? Ulgar Atkinson. He was Gina Dirk's right-hand man in the Calvardian Revolution. Look, it makes sense that he would be a master fisher. Or crazy about fishing. He was half Eastern as well. This rod of his, it has a lot of inscriptions on it, right? Yeah, that's what they say. I actually found a passage on it in one of Sheena Dirk's personal memoirs. Apparently General Atkinson managed to hook the catfish with that rod once. It got away from him in the end though. So even the general couldn't catch it. Sounds like this thing will be quite the opponent. Anyway, you want us to find a fishing rod for you? Ding ding! You guessed right. And just so you know, from what Ahab told us, your best bet is going to be in the Blacklight district. He wanted us to give up on looking for it because of how dangerous it gets down there. So that's why you sent out a 4SPG, right? An antique fishing rod that found its way to the Blacklight district. Well, I'm pretty sure we know at least one person that could find it. You're talking about Yimai, right? Sounds like you guys know just the person to ask. Does it mean we can leave this to Arkride Solutions for now? Of course. We'll get you that rod in no time.
Time to start working.
Damn! Alright then, do they say anything new now? If you need any more fishing supplies, just let me know. We'll be right here waiting for you. Yeah, where we can eat all the gelato we can stomach. Anyway, thanks for your help, man.
Got a question for you.
Alright, old man, tell me the deeds. You're talking about General Atkinson's fishing rod? Well, you're right. It came through here a little while back. I'm surprised it actually exists. Would you happen to know where it went? Come on now, you really think I'd tell you just because you asked? After all, it sure would be nice to have you owe me a favor. Then again, maybe this is fate. Fate? How so? That rod you're looking for is a strong one. They say it chooses its wielder. I did my best to try and stake a claim to it, but yes, it just wasn't meant to be. Oh, is this why I needed to probably catch all of the fish with A ranks? I had a feeling that the fishing thing is gonna lead into something, but I guess this is it. That is pretty strange. You think so? Stuff like that's in all sorts of fairy tales. Well, whether it's true or not, the rod didn't choose me. Last I heard, it was over at Kanza's soba stall. Makes sense, Kanza's always had a thing for fishing. He's the one over in Sidon district, correct? That's right, he's a pretty respectable guy when it comes down to it. Comes by sometimes to look for Eastern cooking tools. Thanks for the info, we'll pay you back when we get a chance. Kanza actually moved his stall over to Aramis for the festival. He should be by the front gates, I believe. That's right, he's been rather popular with the students lately. Let's get moving then. Okay, yeah. The Rod of Heavens, huh? Never thought you'd be the one to come looking for it. Well, someone pointed us in your direction. You have it? I had it. Oh, come on! God damn it. Had it? What, you already gave it away? I loaned it out to an old fishing friend of mine. What do you need it for? A client of ours was hoping to use it to catch some legendary fish. A legendary fish? You mean the Magna Garmelza? Oh, you know it? Guess this makes our job easier. See, they managed to spot the thing a couple of weeks ago. You know, I'm not much of a fisherman myself anymore. Maybe this is fate. The rod is yours. Are you sure? They say that the Rod of the Heavens has gone from hand to hand ever since the time of the ancients. Oh my god! Wait! Is the fishing rod a stupid artifact from the old Zamurian civilization? I would not be surprised. That being said, neither me or my fishing friend have had much time to make use of it. That's why I'd like to give it to you. At least then it'll have a chance to do what it was made for. You're really just going to hand it over? Fishermen are a strange breed indeed. You should know. Well, wouldn't be the first time we've met some real weirdos. You should also know, yep. Anyway, who's this old fishing friend that you lent the rod to? That would be Bishop Oron. Really? The bishop? A bishop that likes to fish? I suppose that's not too odd. Wouldn't have expected you guys to be so close. Guess fishing just has a way of bringing people together. Indeed it does. At any rate, I'm sure he'd be willing to part with the rod if you talk to him. I'll be leaving my dream to you then. Go, use your newfound strength to secure our fish of legend. You got it.
Gonna eat something?
Good God, fishers. It's always the fishers.
Got a question for you.
Alright, Bishop, talk to me. So, that rod is the tool you need to catch a legendary fish, is it? Alright, please wait here a moment. Sure. Well, here it is. Obtain Rod of the Heavens. Okay, that was easy. Nice. Thanks a lot. You know, something about this rod does seem a little intense. Is it maybe made out of star steel? Oh shit, really? No, what? No, you know what? No, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's possible. We actually call it onyx steel in Calvard, though. It's an alloy made from a combination of black Zemurian ore. I believe it's... Sorry. I'm just... this is just tickling a funny bone in me. They use the onyx ore to make a fishing rod. They would. They absolutely would. I believe it's been used to make some of the world's most powerful weapons. Come to think of it, we just got some from Gin, didn't we? I'm not certain of the exact material it's made from. However, I do know that this rod was once favored by the great General Atkinson. If that's all you have need me for, may Adios bless you in your future endeavors. I pray that you manage to resolve the General's last lingering regret. Yeah, that would be his last regret. Hey, that's a pretty tall order, don't you think? Oh well, leave it to us. Let's report back to our clients. We're back. You're back. Why did I go that high with that? That fishing rod. Nice. I knew you could do it. Yep, here it is. The rod of the heavens, just like you asked. So, that's a case closed, right? Oh no, you're going to fish it up, buddy. Well, not exactly. What do you mean? You see, we were all thinking it over and we kind of have a feeling we're not the ones the rod will choose. Yeah, I mean, you were the one who went through all the trouble to finding it for us. If the rod chooses anyone, it'll probably be you. Hold up, I'm pretty sure this wasn't part of our original deal. You're really okay with us catching the legendary fish for you? Yeah, that's Fate's placed it in your hands after all. We can always cheer you on from the sidelines. When you're ready to head out to catch the big one, come find us. We'll tag along. Why do I have to do all the hard work? Well, obviously, it's because you're the most qualified. Yeah, you're the leader. If you don't do it, who will? Careful. Talk him up anymore and his head will turn into a balloon. Maybe I'm the right man for the job. Well, let's go. Guess it's finally time. This is going to be great. You ready, man? Hell yeah. Yeah, let's get going. Oh, this will be interesting. How big is the catfish gonna be? The group made their way to Dirk Memorial Park, hoping to catch their legendary fish. Oh, we're here, all the way in the back. Well, here we are. You're sure this is where you last saw the fish? Yep, this is definitely the place. Oh shit! Whoa! An earthquake? But this is the only area that was shaking. There's no mistake. The fish has to be close. So it's just like you said. Let's try and track it with shard search. Magna Garvelza. You're about to be seafood. Seafood? Really? As a lake fish? Okay. Attempt to catch the legendary fish. You can return to Old Town by withdrawing to the entrance. Oh, they're actually here as well. Okay, nice. How about I save scum? Just in case. Oh, hey. Esmel's gem for all drivers gained. Evasion 16 and crit 24? Ooh. Yes. They say you can only catch the Magna Garvelza if you have the Rod of the Heavens. To be honest though, I think it just requires a lot of luck and a lot of skill. I may not have the experience my grandpa does, but I've done a lot of fishing in my years, so just give me a holler if you need any help. Magna Garvelza, the fish of legend. I wonder what it looks like. Should I post a picture of it on social media if you catch it? I'd love to show it to all my friends online. I bet the Imperial Fishing Club would be so psyched. Oh, they would. My grandpa told me all about Magna Garvelza. He said it's an insanely strong catfish. Not even General Atkinson was able to catch it. I'd love to at least catch a glimpse of it. Oh, you will. We're gonna fish it out and goddamn Estelle is gonna materialize right behind me. Whoa.
There sure are a lot of fish here.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, this looks like a good
Oh,
fishing
question marks? Is that the only spot? I think that's the only spot with question marks, is it? Oh yeah. Well, here goes, I guess. Whew, baby. Does it change with any of the other fishing bait? No. Well, here goes.
That's it.
Whoa!
This is a big one.
Fish fear me. Completely filled the fishing section in a notebook. This one is immediately A rank. Well, that was easy. Whoa! I just noticed the Sepith. Holy shit! 400 of the normal kind and 999 of the special ones. Damn. And a Zerum capsule. Oh, that's a fish. Is this it? Oh, he did it. Woohoo! I just knew you had it in you. You were amazing, Van. Damn, that sure was a big-ass fish. Man, we kinda caught even bigger ones. I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. Hey, is it really okay that I fished that thing up? It's too late for regrets now. I hate to admit it, but there's no way we would have caught it without your help, man. That's right. By the way, I managed to get a pretty cool picture of it too. I'm sure this'll do big numbers on the socials. Probably. What a remarkable catch. There's Ahab. Grandpa! Hey, you came. Aren't you Makino and Kyle's grandfather? And you came all the way out here by yourself? You're not just some average Joe, are you? Well, a fisherman must always be aware of his surroundings, after all. But for you to fish up something even General Atkinson couldn't catch, congratulations on a job well done. You know, given your skill, you might just be able to join the 8th Fishing Wizards someday. So this is what it's called here? 8 fishing wizards? I love it. It's so corny. 8 fishing wizards? Oh yeah, the 8 fishing wizards. I may not be some expert fisherman, but even I've heard of them. They're men of refinement who have managed to reach the very peak of their fishing careers. The rods they wield are said to split the oceans. For what? Split the oceans? They sound fake as hell. Well, they're definitely not. I know one of them. Not sure about the rest, but I'm pretty confident that that guy could pull it off. Wait, was it? Was that the title for them across the continent? I can't remember. I legitimately cannot remember. What were the ones over in the Empire called again? Were they something else? Where do you even find these people? The world's a big place, I guess. Yeah, there's all sorts of people out there. King K just, Uh-huh. Oh god, don't tell me he's one of them. Anyway, this was pretty fun, guys. I think I might just take up fishing as a hobby again. As long as you keep using that rod, you'll be aces. I think we should start heading on back, though. I gotta upload all these pictures. With that, Van and the rest escorted their clan back to the bathhouse.
All in a day's work.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Law better level up now. Like, oh my god, really? How? What? Completed all quests! Hey! We are done! Holy shit. Really just the rest of the game now left and Märchengarten. Seriously, good job today. I still can't believe you managed to catch the fish of legend. Still wish we could have caught it ourselves though. Alright, let's get back to training. I'm sure we can find some other legendary fish to catch. Next game, don't worry about it. We'll be back. I can't wait to edit the photo I got of Magna Garvelza. A flower here, a sparkle there. What? Oh man, our followers are gonna go wild when they see it. I'll make sure to forward all the comments to you guys too.
All right, let's move.
Grandpa went back to his store already. But man, I'm still so jittery. I don't think I'll ever stop thinking about that fish. Maybe I should catch something to work out all this energy. Sure. Alright, I think we are now officially done with everything. Oh, I can go back to Dirt Memorial Park. That's interesting. Huh.
Let's do this.
Is there anything there, or is this the spot for... No, this is the fishing spot. Nothing to pick up, right? No. Huh. I'm actually surprised that they give you this. Is this literally just to... oops.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Yeah, it is. It's literally just to fill in probably the rest of the fishing book. But I am done with that. I have them all at A rank. I don't need to do that anymore. It's nice that you can do this from the Mehengat menu as well. Pretty much all of the fish that I was missing, I got from there. Anyway, alright, now I think everything is done. Nothing else is left besides to go back to the academy and see what happens. Look around the festival and the city. Sure, go back. What's all the commotion? It sounds like it's coming from the front gate. Did something happen? We should go check it out. You know, something tells me this will be a real pain. Uh-huh. Oh, it's Dad. Oh wow, Dad is here.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry to surprise you like this. I was just making a quick stop to partake in the festivities. I was curious to see what my alma mater had in store this year.
Uh-huh.
The students have chosen a different approach this time around. Well, don't mind me. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves.
Don't mind me and my 10 escorts protecting my life right now. Holy crap, it's really him! President Grandpa sure knows how to work up a crowd. I didn't realize he was an Aramis alumnus. Who knew my school was so prestigious? Uh-huh. Dad never told me he was going to stop by. Wait, now that I think about it, Ren was hinting at something earlier. Was this it? Looks like Ren... Looks like Renee... Oh wait, Ren? She said Ren, right? Yeah, she said Ren. Looks like Renee pulled one over me again. Well, what do you want to do? Wanna go talk to him? I don't care either way. Perhaps I would have been more inclined if he bothered to tell me he was coming. Damn. Your call. Didn't realize she was in her rebellious phase. Well, I guess we don't have that much more time to kill. We'll need to be meeting up with everyone else pretty soon. Some characters have moved elsewhere, and their conversation topics have changed. Choosing meet up with the others from the trial menu will end free time and cause the main story to advance. As a result, all quests, connection events, and other sub-events will disappear. Yeah. Okay, how many people did update? It's probably just my... Okay, it's not just my party members, but... A couple of groups moved around. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh,
let's see.
What a coincidence.
Oh, it's Shinyon.
Have a look around.
Oh, Lyle, you should have told me you had a girlfriend. What? A girlfriend? Oh, Lyle is over here. I was like, wait, where's Lyle? Right, he's manning the stand. Mom, no, Shinyon's just a friend. Sorry, she can be a bit of an airhead sometimes. I see. She had me worried for a second. Uh-huh. I know we're not dating, but, well, I suppose there are worse things to be mistaken for. Whoa, that could be taken anyway. Whoa. No, Mom, it's not like that. Uh-huh. Damn, Lyle's mother. Oh, she's adorable, Lyle. I'm so happy for you. She's in her own bubble.
A girlfriend? That means I finally have an older sister.
My brother's awesome. Well, this is gonna be fun. What about you guys over here? What are you two doing here? I thought I told you not to come. I'm sorry, Curtis. We just couldn't help ourselves. I couldn't resist the idea of seeing you have fun for once. You see, your mother and I decided to follow our hearts this time. To live without regrets, so to speak. It's important to focus on your happiness, after all. Don't make it sound all noble. You're just indulging yourselves. I can't even imagine what Kisara would say if she saw us right now. Oh, she's gonna take the piss out of you. Or she's gonna tell you to be happy that you have parents. Probably the latter. Anyway, go home, would you? You've had your fill. Why are you talking? Oh, what are you talking about? The festival's just started. That's right. We still have to see the show you're putting on, Curtis. Oh, I'm so excited. These two are so stubborn. I'm doomed. Oh, yes. Please, I'm begging you, just go home already. I'm only here to help out with the student council. I'm not even in any of the shows. Are you two listening to me? No. They are in their own headcanon. Our Curtis has grown into a fine young man. And with the help of Aramis, he'll mature into an even finer adult. Remind me to greet the faculty later and ask for a tour of the campus. They're in their own world, indeed. Curtis has been staying late to help with the festival ever since school started. I'm positive he's involved in all sorts of events, and I'll make sure to see all of them. Oh boy. Oh, these two are by themselves?
Okay, Aramis Window Shopping Squad, roll out! We're gonna window shop till we drop. Once we're past every booth with our Mira pinching ways, my conquest of the festival will be complete. Then I will laugh triumphantly from the rooftop, and the vanquished shall bow down to the new Grand Ruler.
Do you have what it takes to oust our resident game master? Then I invite you to come by. Try your...
Your maniacal plans make sense to you and you alone. How about this, Nadia? Instead of doing something completely nonsensical, why don't we just go on a normal date? You said the magic words!
You're such a killjoy, S. Can't you just loosen up for once in your...
That took her a sec.
Wait, did you just...
There are a lot of... He just keeps going. There are a lot of two-person events here. In fact, there's almost too many. And I have my suspicions as to who's behind that. But hey, I'm not complaining. It works out well for us, don't you think? Now, let's go out there and show everyone we have the strongest bond in the whole wide world. Whoa!
Volunteers from the
Come on,
clubs
let's
have
go.
Set up some food stalls in the courtyard. As
Oh,
well
she's
as a
blushing.
one-on-one basketball game.
Okay.
That was adorable.
To any daring challengers out there,
You've been
the
staring off into
prizes
space for a
are
while
up for
now.
grabs.
Something wrong?
Why not give it a try?
Not really. But if you'd really like to know what's on my mind, I've just been thinking that I don't have to try and be a replacement for Ace anymore. Oh, I see. Oh, they're growing up so fast.
Oh, she's still blushing. What do I do? S is acting really, really weird. Nadia, calm down. Now's not the time to be panicking. You're right. It's just a date with S. I'm going on a date with... My mind's gone total blank. I don't know what to do.
Wow. Wow, short-circuited completely for once.
Well, you can always let Swin take the lead. Just leave everything to him.
Thank you for coming to the
Oh.
first day of the Aramis Academy Festival.
All right. I didn't expect her to be so at a loss when she's finally being pursued, given all the flirting she's done with him.
I mean, yeah, it's the opposite way now. She's not used to this.
She's so adorable.
This is adorable. Ah! You have updates? Oh, I know you two. You helped us out that one time on Nemeth Island. Fancy meeting you here. We wanted to make the most of this opportunity since work often keeps... Isn't he saying the same thing? Why did it update? Keeps me away from my wife and daughter. That's why I'm going to spend all day today playing with my little girl. Oh, why did you update?
I'm so happy Daddy feels the same way I do. Now, we just have to decide what route we want to take through the festival.
Uh-huh. I really am happy the three of us can spend time together as a family for once. I'm a lover of art, so I've really been looking forward to this festival. I hear they have a good many paintings and sculptures on display, so maybe the three of us can go and take a look later. Oh, good lord, what is this? Huh, not bad. Looks like the people here have done some research on Eastern cuisine. Oh, and the results are pretty good. You should give this stuff a try, Van. Indeed, I think you'll find it to your liking. I drink Eastern tea from time to time, but this particular blend is exceptional. I should very much like to show how it was brewed. I should very much like to know how it was brewed. The atmosphere is quite enchanting. I'd stay here the rest of the day if I could. Hey, Shizuna, is it true that some of the students reached out to you for feedback on their booths? Yep. Though all I did was give them a few pointers after looking at their prototypes. When she heard some of us were being called in as advisors, she decided she wanted in too. That the students were giddy and could be... Sorry, what? Vergidius could be to hear a divine blade singing praises about their tea.
Why not give it a try?
You know, it just hit me how weird it is seeing you guys hanging out together. How'd this even happen anyway?
Well, when I dropped by, Shizuna waved and motioned me to come on over. So I sat down and we just started chatting about Eastern foods and tourist spots over tea. Oh, that sounds nice. Speaking of tourist spots, there's no place to visit. There's no better place to visit than Longline in springtime. The sight of the trees in full bloom can't be beat. Though the view of the nearby river with all the little petals resting on top of it is a close second. I love fishing there during that time. You're doing a good job selling me. I've been to Longline more than a few times for film premieres, but I don't think I've ever been there during the spring. Its beauty is astounding. I only wish we were able to bring some of that vitality back to the wastelands. Me and the gang went to Longline last year, but we didn't get to fully enjoy it. Things were a little hectic. Wouldn't mind going back for some actual R&R sometime.
So please, enjoy.
Oh, take me with you. I can give you a full tour of the place, and we can cap it off with another duel in the Ishkal Mountains.
And why the hell do you think I'd want to do that? You'd make a real shit tour guide, you know that? Speaking of... Honestly, I was kind of from this whole conversation expecting Shizuna to look at Nina and say something weird regarding the whole secret around her.
Speaking of Longline, I heard Judith went there in secret and then ran to you and your group. She didn't tell me all the details, but it sounded like quite a bit happened. Though, if she was there with all of you, I'm sure she had a good time.
Aww, she did.
A card battle tournament is being...
We first met in the fall of last year, right? And we've crossed paths many times since. I think fate is sending a message. Oh, and speaking of Longline, I'm pretty familiar with the Ishkal Mountains, so next time you're there, I'll be happy to give you the grand tour. The view from the summit is breathtaking, and there's some wild veggies off the beaten path that you've gotta try.
Pass. Not much of a mountain climber, sorry. And besides, what makes you think I'd go along with you on this hypothetical trip of yours? Oh, come on, just say yes, you party pooper. This school festival is certainly entertaining. I'm sure the students put no small amount of effort into it. By the way, I heard that Katre, Esmere, and even Cronkite are here today. Perhaps I'll meet up with them once I've finished my tea. Oh, they're here. Don't worry about that. You'll find them. Who's in here? Oh, this is a meeting. Are we gonna get the deets?
As well as a one-on-one
Kasim? I've been thinking a lot about what you said back in Langport, and, well, I don't think I've quite figured out the answer just yet. But I know I will eventually. I will find a path that's true to my flame.
Very good. One must be prudent when deciding the course of their life. Now that you have found your center, I have no doubt that you will one day arrive at the answer you are searching for.
Right. You're doing great, Fairy. She most certainly is. Now then, I suggest we set aside the more serious matters and focus on enjoying the festival. Shall we find something to eat?
Aren't you already eating?
Heck yeah! I hardly ever get to spend time with you guys, so I want to see some more smiles. Sure, I'll smile like the best of them. Thanks, Reset. You too, Mirabelle. That goes for you too, Kasim. Don't forget that you promised to spend the whole day with me. We're definitely playing Great Hackers and the Quiz King tournament later. Oh, and Fairy and Reset are totally coming with. You're all cool with that, right?
You ask if we had any... You ask if we had any choice in the matter. Not that I would object, mind you. I intend to keep the promise I made to you.
You're even more animated than usual, Mirabelle. I will gladly accept your invitation. I always enjoy spending time with you. I'm really glad Fairy and Kasim got a chance to talk things over.
Yeah, it's very nice to see that these two are finally kinda making peace and amends and stuff, and normally talking. Yeah, me too. Both Rosette and Mirabelle have informed me that you all served as advisors for the festival. I'm not very familiar with these sorts of events, but it looks like it all came through nicely. Well, all I did was offer a little advice. Anyway, did you have something else you wanted to tell me? It's just, as your former teacher, something struck me as off. However, it doesn't seem you're in need of my words at the moment. This guy always manages to see right through me.
Does that mean...
As well as a one-on-one basketball game.
Yep.
I know Kasim has a pretty sour look on his face, but I can tell he is glad to see how much Fairy's improving. These siblings have been reunited once more, and me and my best friend are along for the ride. Anyway, it'd be a shame if we didn't have a good time together. Let's go have some fun. Glad I got that off my chest. I'm gonna keep searching for the best way to be true to my inner flame. Oh, but for right now, I'm just gonna focus on enjoying the festival. I'm super jealous of Agnès. I mean, she got to eat this delicious food every day. Talk about living the high life. It's not very often I get the chance to enjoy leisurely conversations like this. Earlier, we even had an opportunity to take in all the sights of the festival together. Mirabelle and Mr. Al-Fayed have been acting a bit peculiar, however. Well, if what I suspect is true, then I will happily cheer them on.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for coming to the first day of the Aramis Academy Festival.
What is this? The reporter? The mafia? And the scientist?
It's an annual tradition that preserves the
Oops.
principles that Aramis,
We catch you at a bad time, Marielle.
of our academy, firmly
Oh,
believed in.
hi man. Not at all. I was just sitting down with Fan and Professor Cronkite here to ask a few questions.
But they're all into creating these activities.
She certainly caught me by surprise. One moment I was wandering the hallways, the next I am face to face with her. I made it known that I turned down all impromptu interviews, but this young lady refused to listen.
Sorry if I was a little forceful, but I promise I'll make it worth your while. This story's gonna be one for the ages. So, Fan, going forward, do you believe sustainability is going to be key to maintaining a healthier economy in Calvard?
Without a doubt. Our reliance on normal power is far preferable to that of fossil fuels. It is indisputably more energy efficient and environmentally friendly. It's a double-edged sword, however, given that the supply of Septium is unfortunately finite. There are also the matters of the desertification in the east, for which the cause still eludes us. That's why I want us to redirect our focus towards optimizing energy networks in our cities rather than relying solely on natural resources.
Then I invite you to
I truly
come
believe
by.
that smart grids are the future.
Oh, right. Professor Hamilton touched on all of this during her speech at the symposium the other day. She stressed the importance of the new advancements in the orbital network and AI technology. Let me jot all this down real quick. This is related to the World Sustainable Development Goal, right? Sounds like her article is about what we can anticipate in the future.
Man, she's really been coming into her own, huh? I think I'll give it a read when she's done. Huh.
I was wanting to ask Professor Cronkite about what we can expect with the T-phone going forward. I was curious about possible future iterations. But that was a dead end. Sounds like he jumped off the project after the initial launch. Still, he gave me a few things to chew on. The future's looking brighter than ever.
Uh-huh.
A card battle tournament.
There are limits as to what Hiwe can do if we remain slaves to tradition. That's precisely why we're making a list of all these stagnant ideas that we best discard. Tal has cast a die, so the time for us to move forward is now. With Ashen's assistance, I intend to do everything within my power and influence to reform our organization. On the subject of trimming the fat, the Vern Company underwent some executive restructuring in the aftermath of Thousand's dismissal. While not altogether uncommon, there exists a proclivity to make resource cuts, even if said measures result in the crippling of innovation. Perhaps there may yet exist a means of restoring some of those employees, on a conditional basis, mind you. Oh, Thousand is gonna get his job back. Yippee. Oh, hi. Well, this is interesting.
A card battle tournament is being held.
There you are, Nate. If I'm not mistaken, you received a call from HQ, correct? For your sake, I hope you didn't ignore it.
Do you have what it takes
Wait, hold the phone, Inspector.
Then I invite you
I'm
to
really
come
sorry.
by.
It's
Try
just
your
that my girlfriend and I literally just got back together. I understand that some important people are here at the festival, and I know the school asked for more security detail, but...
Huh? You're going to abandon me? No, never mind. It's okay, Nate. Duty calls. I understand how demanding your job is.
Just a moment. I'll take care of the security detail. You can stay.
You mean it?
Are you feeling under the weather, Inspector? It's not like you to be so generous. Don't worry. I won't be making a habit of it. I assure you. Considering this my thanks for all the hard work you've been putting in lately. I'll contact HQ and let them know I'm taking over. Enjoy your date, Detective.
Thank you, Inspector. You don't know how much this means to me. I promise I'll pay you back tenfold for this. I want to thank you too. I really appreciate it.
Huh.
This festival is an
The inspector said he had plans with his family. I really hate to put him out like this, but days like this don't come often, and I'd be dumped as a brick to pass up his generosity.
Our entire student body has put their all into creating
I really want to
these
try and be
activities.
more understanding of
Please
Nate's work
enjoy.
situation in the future. That said, I know I would have been really disappointed if he had to go right now. Good on his boss for letting him stay.
Really good. He could be with his family right now. I knew Nate's relationship with his girlfriend was strained. I hadn't planned on butting in, but I think the situation called for it this time. We're normally expected to respond whenever we're called upon, but just this once, I'll cover for him. You're a good guy. Oh, what's happening here? It's amazing to think about how far the three of us have come. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it.
We used to play together a lot back when we were little. Before I moved, I mean.
Odette was always doing something ridiculous. You and I had our hands full trying to keep her in check.
Funny. That's not how I remember it. As I recall, you were the only one of us who was fretting up a storm. And sometimes you even cry your little eyes out.
I did not. Okay, fine. There were times where I did a little. Anyway, that's all ancient history now. I'll have you know I've grown quite a bit since then.
True, you both have. Odette is much more attentive than she used to be, and you've grown into someone who can always be depended on in a pinch, Albert. You say that like you haven't done the most maturing out of all of us. Ever since we met up again at RMS, you've, how do I put this? I guess it's like you've always been taking steps forward, little by little. After you picked up that part-time job last year, you've catapulted forward at blinding speeds, and became a beacon for all of us. Really? Surely you're exaggerating. No way. I mean, look at Albert. He's been anxious around you all year. He knows he's gonna have to hold body if he wants to get elected.
Hey, you didn't have to remind me. And I'm not anxious around her.
I'll be rooting for you, Albert.
Thanks.
A card battle tournament.
Yeesh, you've sure is...
In the left wing.
You've sure is wasted on the young, that's for sure.
During last year's festival, we were all just fledgling first years, so we got to wander around without a care in the world. Oh, to be blissfully ignorant. Past me, had no idea what she'd be in for a year later. Preparing for the festival was certainly a challenge, but I'd say it was worth it. I wouldn't trade the days we spent on it for the world.
I agree with you there. There was a lot I learned through the process. Thanks to Ren. I learned there is absolutely no way I can measure up to her. Talk about a tough act to follow. No? Wait, what? Who are you two? Male customer? Male customer? Are you smitten with that table over there? What's happening? The girls at the table are total babes. We should work up the courage to talk to them.
I've set up some food stalls in the courtyard, as well as a one-on-one basketball.
That Central Eastern girl kind of reminds me of another girl I saw in a movie recently. You know, I think I actually just... I think I actually saw Judith and Nina around here too. Aramis Festival must really be something to attract all these stars. Oh yeah. Hi everybody.
There are a few things I would describe as out of this world, but the flavor of Liberalian tea is a notable exception. It has a distinct aroma as well. It must have been brewed in a traditional manner. Oh my, you must be quite the tea expert, Elaine. Where is you helped out some with this booth. I also heard you gave the people running it some Quincy Bell snacks. Well, is that all true? Indeed it is. The Quincy parlor manager was kind enough to provide them when I inquired about it. I was wondering how they got a hold of those. I suppose it makes sense. Yes, despite all that happened with the company, you're still a daughter of the Alclair family. It's hard for me to think of you as anything other than the indomitable Beauty's Blade, so I forget that you're a member of the elite sometimes. Oh goodness, that came out all wrong. Please don't take that the wrong way. It's fine, don't worry. Even I don't really think of myself as a member of the old nobility. I'm far more interested in these lovely Liberalian treats that Lila graciously prepared for us. Liberal is the kingdom in the southwestern part of the continent, right? It always seemed so far away, but now that Lila has brought a little piece from her home, it feels so much closer. I almost want to go down there on vacation sometime.
In 2 months from now, the release of the remake. I will be there. With a Let's Play.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I'm sure there's so many great things to see there. Diplomatic relations with the Empire and Crossbell have been smoothed over, so we could go there anytime. That sounds like it'd be a great experience for you two.
Thank you for coming to the
Nice to see Elaine let her hair down for a change.
Sheena is awfully excited about the upcoming performance. In fact, I'd say she's a little antsy. She's at the auditorium as we speak. Not that I blame her for being excited, of course. I'm looking forward to taking the stage as well. Speaking of which, I should make my way over there soon. There are a few last-minute checks I'd like to perform.
So please, enjoy.
Oh boy.
I don't often have the chance to speak with Sarah and Esmeralda, but they're definitely a fun pair to chat with. It's interesting to learn about fields outside of my own line of work. I think this is the first time we've had a chance to chat like this since the party last year. I don't have many friends since I'm always cooped up in the lab. That's why getting to hang out with you all makes me so happy. I'd like to spend time with Rosette and Naja too. I think I'll go look for them later.
Oh, there are brother and sister. Honestly, I'm a little surprised he made the time to come here, given how busy he is right now. He's supposed to be fully booked this evening, right? Maybe he's just wanting to take a break before his schedule gets crazy. Oh, no, the guy who's always running his mouth suddenly went quiet. That means something's wrong, doesn't it? No, nothing's wrong. I'm just thinking is all. As much as I hate to admit it, that man is a master politician, for good and for ill. Not every politician takes the time to be out among the people like this. It's not hard to see how he's won over the hearts of everyone. He got into office by coding his campaign with honeyed words and false promises. All he wanted was power. He doesn't care for the good of the people of the Republic, like Rocksmith and my father did. Cody. But I did learn something from all this. Graham Hart's prepared to carry the weight of his nation on his shoulders, and is more than capable of doing so. I don't know where he found the impetus to take on such an arduous task, but I do know that whatever reasons he had for becoming the president, they damn sure weren't shallow. There's something about him that still terrifies me, but I'm willing to admit he might be the leader our country needs right now. Damn, he turned, holy! He turned thanks to probably the memories of the other timeline. Jeez. Huh, I never thought I'd hear those words come out of your mouth. His true goals remain shrouded in mystery, but I feel like I can say with confidence that he isn't like Rocksmith or the Blood and Iron Chancellor. I don't know what direction he's steering this country, but no matter what course we take, we'll have to see it through, right at his side. Yeah, that's exactly what I intend to do. For the record, that wasn't a confession of admiration. The only president I'll ever admire is Rocksmith, and don't you ever forget that. Oh, don't worry. You've made that virtually impossible. So they still remember what happened during the coup d'etat. Those two sure put us through the ringer back then. Oh well, I got through it in one piece at the end of the day. All's well that ends well. The president will be here in the student council office for the duration of his stay at the festival. His time here is limited though, so if you have any business with him, now's the time. He's a very busy man, as you're no doubt aware. Oh, it's you. If you'd like to go in there, you're more than welcome to. The president seems eager to speak with you. Cool. Suggestion box? Nothing new on it? Okay, well, here we go. That's an event. Oh, I hear some voices coming from the inside there. I think it's Ren and Miss Matilda and Miss Stola, by the sounds of it. I hear that too. We don't have to go in there if you don't want to. No, we may as well since we're already here. Hell yeah. Oh, and Kincaid is in here, of course. You've changed quite a bit, but you know what they say. The more things change, the more they say the same. I'm beginning to believe I'll always be the naive student I used to be in your eyes, Miss Matilda.
Oh, hi, Agnès. Hello, Mr. Arkride.
Ah, you're finally here. Let me put on some more tea for you.
Oh no, that's okay. You don't have to do that.
Well, I shouldn't be leaving the nurse's office empty for too long, so I better be going. Please take your time and enjoy yourselves. I wish you all the best, Mr. President. Thank you. Please take care of yourself. I didn't realize you knew Miss Matilda. She's been on faculty since my days at this academy. She's helped me a great deal during that time of my life. I assume the same could be said for you and Mr. Kincaid, yes? Indeed, she has been something of an advisor to the student council for a very long time. Oh, and she was also a bit of a caretaker for a certain problem child whose antics could cause the poor woman no end of undue stress.
Is that so? I can easily picture that.
Yeah, I'll admit, I was a bit of a Hey, wait. You're one to talk. You caused her a lot of headaches yourself, and I bet Ren did too.
Anyway, what brings you here today, Mr. President? The last time we spoke, don't worry, Agnès. I know all about you and your dad since before I came to the Republic.
Of course she knows.
I also remember what happened back then.
Oh, you did? I'm guessing the same goes for you, Miss Prez. Mr. Prez? Correct. I remember everything that happened quite clearly. By the way, I also heard all about your exploits with the Garden Master from Kincaid. Part of the reason I came here today was to thank you in person. Even if that coup d'etat ultimately didn't come to fruition, the fact remains that you saved the capital, and dispelled the shadows of our past that would have no doubt consumed our present.
Oh.
Wish I could take all the credit, but I can't. Had a bit of a help with that. I trust the items that were passed down to my daughter from my mother-in-law proved useful in that situation. If so, then as your father and as family, I'd like to express just how grateful I am.
Dad.
Well, if you really are so grateful, then how about you show it by giving me some... Of course, considering it never happened and cannot be disclosed to the public, I'm afraid I am unable to provide you with any remunerations. Nice try, man. Damn Mira pinching cheapskate.
Why must you always be so difficult, Dad?
He jests. We prepared a small reward. This is where having a secret reserve fund comes in handy. Damn! It isn't much, so I suggest you keep him on a short leash. Otherwise, he will spend it all in one place.
Understood. Will do.
No! No one do! Do you not trust my daughter, Mr. Arkride? Is her work performance not satisfactory? Oh, and if memory serves, when you visited our home at the end of last year, you only stayed for a slice of cake and left in quite a huff. We should arrange a time when we can sit and talk frankly, man to man. Perhaps we could book a sauna session. Yo, you're into saunas? Well, wait, no, I didn't wanna... Hey! What the hell are you doing with your cipher, Renee? Why, I'm simply putting in a reservation at a private sauna that opened recently. I don't remember saying I agreed to this!
Try not to let them get to you, man. Well, at least we were able to shift the conversation away from the subject of Genesee. Agreed. Well, in any case, I feel a little more at ease now. I guess he really is a father at heart. Although I can't help but be a little worried about where things will go from here. Me too. That plan of his, whatever it entails, has been progressing for the past 2 years now. We still know very little about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he makes an announcement about it before long.
Afterwards, Van left the student council office and resumed his rounds with Agnès. An additional connection point has been added. Oh, shit, I can do one more? I mean... Right. Man, it's been so long since we had these that I completely forgot I can do these, Oh, hey, I still have this stuff I completely forgot.
What?
But yeah.
Expecting thanks?
I completely forgot that I can do these, connection events. Extra connection points, that is. Okay. Well, in that case, let me quickly check off one of these. Question is, which one? How are we looking, actually? Who is close? None of you are actually close. I guess I'll go with Shizuna. Alright, Shizuna's connection fully maxed out. Done. And you're done ages ago, buddy. Oh, I can still talk to them in here. Hi. I forgot to mention it earlier, but the tea was really good.
Why, thank you. I guess it was worth breaking out the special blend. Of course, I'd be remiss not to provide the best tea we have.
Volunteer
while the president is visiting.
Have set up some food stalls.
This is all part and parcel of being the student council president. But that's not the only reason you're here, right? Naturally, I have a few personal matters to discuss as advisor to the ZTF and the negotiator for the Epstein Foundation. Yeesh, you got a finger in every pie on the market, don't you? That she does.
I came over because I heard my name called on the PA system, but I didn't realize it was because the president wanted to speak with me.
Alright, you were working the quiz competition just now, weren't you? You must have a lot on your plate.
It's alright. I wanted to say hello at some point anyway. We have a really interesting conversation about NGOs and Thors. In an unofficial capacity, of course.
Unofficial? Unofficial? They sound awfully chummy. Uh-huh.
A card battle tournament.
Are you going to be performing in the special performance later, Agnès?
On the first floor.
Yes, I am. My role is rather small, though.
Is that so? I'd hoped I'd be able to stay for the whole thing, but unfortunately my schedule's a bit packed this evening. I apologize, but I'll likely have to leave partway through.
Dad. It's okay. I know you're busy. I'm just happy that you were willing to make the attempt.
Do your best out there, okay?
I will.
Hey, look at them actually making amends. I may have to leave partway through this evening's performance, but I do at least plan to attend. I wonder if it'll even be more interesting than the one they put on 8 years ago. You saw that? Well, only a recording. I must say, it had quite the impact. The story of the Calvardian Revolution. Have any plans to write a sequel? Not really. It was more of a one-of-a-kind thing, you know? This guy's something else. This guy really is something else. Now you have two choices, a dry sauna or a steam sauna. Which would you like me to book? Of course, if Mr. President has a preference, that will be given priority. Wait, you were serious about the reservation? No, I jest. Though you will still be given your due compensation. Many factors were playing against us, but the fact remains that we failed to nip the coup in the bud. You may think of it as a remuneration for helping pinpoint cracks in our defenses. Why do I feel like you guys are turning me into your personal test monkey? Oh well, I ain't about to look a gifted horse in the mouth. To think that young man I knew would grow up to become the Republic's president. I suppose it does make sense, however. He always managed to stand out amongst his peers, even back then. Oh god, a family meeting. Of sorts. Have to say, when I saw the fine craftsmanship at the front entrance, my jaw hit the floor. And I wasn't alone there.
The decorations in here are really stylish too. You're making quite a name for yourself here, aren't you, Kisara? Oh, lay off the praise. I'm going to die of embarrassment here. I bet Rebecca feels the same way. A little, but I'll manage. Anyway, congrats again on getting into school here, Kisara. And thanks for all you've done for the festival so far. Good luck greeting all the visitors. Kirst will be treating us to dinner tonight, so that should give you something to look forward to.
A card battle tournament.
Yeah, whatever.
In a classroom in the left
Oh,
wing
dinner sounds good. Mind if I invite myself over?
Sure, the more the merrier. Hey, maybe we can invite Curtis over too.
Game Master? Then I
Let's not actually. He and Kisara aren't exactly on the best of terms. I mean, it's not that bad, but yeah, he does have a way of getting under my skin. Yeah, I get it. Personally, I think the smaller the group, the better. Of course, you think that. You're all town's resident shut-in, and we wouldn't have it any other way.
Wow.
Why the long face, Kisara? It's nothing. I don't know. I guess I just wanted to say thanks, you know, for everything. I'm grateful to all of you guys.
You're more than welcome. Not that I did much of anything myself, of course.
Yeah, it wasn't easy helping you study for that entrance exam, but that's what friends are for. Agreed. Things have been so much more fun since you came into our home.
Aww.
This festival
Guess I
is
was
an
worrying for
annual
nothing.
tradition
Kisara's
that
fitting in
preserves
just
the
fine.
principles that Aramis,
Oh, this is
founder of our
adorable.
academy, firmly believed in.
There's a written portion in Aramis's scholarship exam. I helped Kisara study for it.
Our
Honestly,
entire
when
student
she
body
told me
put their
she'd
all into creating this
never once been to Sunday school, I thought, yeah, there's no way. But I guess it's a pretty darn good teacher. I'm a pretty darn good teacher and a serious miracle worker. Cause she passed. I'm so happy for her.
Wow, tooting your own horn? Much?
My original goal was to land a job anywhere other than here and leave Old Town for good. The plan changed though. I had a hard time admitting this to myself for a while, but before I knew it, I started to care about Old Town. It became important to me. So I guess I don't want people to worry about me anymore.
Damn.
Well,
Kisara sure has changed a lot since Messeldam. I hardly recognize her. Rebecca and Chris have really taken a liking to her. I'm glad I decided to take her in.
In a classroom in
If
the
she
left
decided to
wing,
be part of our family for good, I'd be the happiest guy in the world. Hey.
Do you have what it takes to
I
oust
think
our
this is the
resident
first time
game
I've ever
master?
seen Kisara
Then I
smile.
invite you to come
I'll have to
by,
tell Chris
try
about
your
this
luck.
later. Is it just me or are there more people now than there were just a minute ago? I think I'm reaching my limit. Save me, man!
Hey, no one's forcing you to stay here. If you got a jet, you got a jet.
Just that casual, save me, please! Take me away! Take me home! I can't!
Oh god. Hi.
The others tell me you're quite a movie buff, Princess Gita. Well, I don't know if I'd go so far as to call myself a buff, but I definitely do enjoy them from time to time. In fact, I've been looking forward to meeting Director Gotti in person for quite a while now.
Oh, really? Then you must also know the splendor of sex and violence.
Director, I would kindly ask that you refrain from using such language when speaking to Her Royal Highness. It's perfectly alright, Naje. It doesn't bother me. But Your Highness, I know that deep down Mr. Gotti is far more interested in capturing the nuance underneath that kind of shallow, surface-level material.
Founder of our academy, firmly
What's his reaction to this gonna be?
He only uses it as a means to explore humanity's primitive desires and to show the concepts of oneself in relation to the perception of others. And at its foundation, his work speaks to a greater desire to rebel against the contradictory reality of life in our current society.
Jesus Christ. I wouldn't just go like, yeah, sure.
He's extremely adept at hiding that kind of subtext within his films. Sorry, I don't think I follow. Actually, now that I think about it, didn't Van say something similar back in Tharbart?
Amazing. I think you saw the true meaning behind my work.
You're saying she was right? Oh, but that's likely only the tip of the iceberg. To truly understand the full breadth of meaning behind your films, must be truly impossible.
Not at all, Your Highness. Knowing someone like you appreciates my work is what gives it meaning in the first place.
Are these two making a deep connection here, or is this just some kind of baking nightmare?
Festival is an annual tradition that preserves the
Perhaps it would be a good idea to develop new avenues to deliver your films, Director. That way your message will reach even more people. Not being so confident by existing filming techniques would make things easier, of course. What about incorporating some different mediums?
You're right. I've been avoiding literary forms of expression on purpose, but if I could make use of the audience's visual and auditory senses, that would knock their socks off!
It sounds very daring, but I believe it could be well worth the attempt.
Yes, a new age of motion picture has arrived!
I'm excited to see it, Director.
Thank you, Your Highness! Good God! These two may be getting along a little too well.
Yeah, something about this has me very afraid. Don't you think you ought to put a stop to this, Naje?
I think we're too late. She gave up.
A card battle tournament is being held.
Her Highness often falls prey to his base tendencies when Director Gotti is around. But I hardly thought it possible that Princess Gita would take after him in that regard. This was a severe miscalculation on my part.
Looks like God is really hitting it off with the royal family. They're like 3 peas in a pod. Really are. Oh hey, these 3 are together finally. What's it been now? 4 months? You two look like you're doing well. Yeah, you too, Jess. A little late saying this, but congrats on your debut in Crossbell. I hear you're becoming a bit of a household name over there. Proud of you, man.
Same. Honestly, hearing about everything you've accomplished has been super inspiring to me. So inspiring, in fact, that I've been working my butt off these past few months. I think I've only gotten as far as I have thanks to you.
No, I don't. Look, I'm sorry, guys. I still feel guilty about us having... about us giving up on that share house. That was all my fault.
Oh, come on, Jess, you still on that?
Don't feel guilty, man. We made that decision together, remember? We all went our separate ways so that we can follow our own paths and live the best lives we can. That's why I'm going to an art school. I'm chasing my dreams now. Aren't you two doing the same? Yeah, you're right.
We're all going to find our way so that when we meet up again someday, we'll all be confident in who we are. That's the plan, right? Or have you two had a change of heart?
Who can say? Though, at the very least, I don't think we're ever going to let ourselves get trapped in a situation like that again.
Definitely. All the feelings I've had up until now are still just as precious to me as they were back then. But now we know how to move forward, isn't that right?
For sure. Hey, that was a nice talk.
Alrighty.
We've been exchanging letters, but it still feels really good to see each other in person again. The two of them seem to have been doing well. Glad to see it. Hopefully we can meet up again before too long. There's just so much I'd like to talk with them about.
The founder of our academy.
I was really nervous to see Jess again after all this time, but I'm relieved to see he hasn't changed a bit. Guess it goes to show that Jess will always be Jess, so... no matter how high up the ladder of fame he goes. Anyway, I can't rest on my laurels now. I've gotta put my nose to the grindstone if I want to achieve my dreams too.
I'm planning to do a big live show here in the capital soon. Saying my manager's been stoked about it would be the understatement of the century. He's been going around calling it a revival tour. Name aside, I'm looking forward to playing in the capital again. It'll be just like old times. I'm really glad we all got to meet up again like this. What the shit is happening here? Huh? You dirty thief! How dare you dine and dash at one of my students' establishments? You're not getting off easy for this one, mister? I'm sorry, I won't do it again, I promise.
Have set up some food stalls in the courtyard, as well as a one-on-one.
Sonia is really something else. But to be honest, that's kind of what I like about her. Damn, son, you have it in for... You have it really...
Give it a try.
Really in for her, huh? Nice. Oh, good God. Hi, what's happening here? Your generosity knows no bounds, Your Highness.
Yeah, seriously, I can't believe the princely family supplied the mini market with all these furnishings.
This was nothing more than a modest offering. In fact, one could be forgiven for thinking in meager. I'm certain that thought crossed the mind of the young lady from Haywood, no?
Not at all. I was actually just thinking the incense burner I purchased a minute ago was very nice. It's gratifying without being gaudy. In my opinion, it's perfectly suited for a school festival like this.
Well, that's certainly relieving to hear. Oh, by the way, I have an inquiry for you, Gambler Jack. I've heard many a tale of your legendary escapades. I take it you're well versed in the many clandestine activities that occur here in the capital, yes? Then would you care to give me a tour this evening? Oh god, not again. So His Highness wants a little peek behind the curtain, huh? Sure, that sounds like a good time.
Hey, wait a second, Jack. There's no way Naj is going to let you two get away with that.
His Highness is up to no good as always.
I feel for Hale and Naj. Reining those two boys in can't be easy. Seems like Hale's always got her hands full with Jack. Now then, I think I'll do a little more shopping around the bazaar. I'd like to get a few gifts. I've got Shin covered. That incense burner is for him. Aaron's actually been doing a lot for me recently, so maybe I'll get him a little something special.
Aww, cute. I did have a
chance
chance to chat with the Crown Prince during the party late last year. I like him. He seems like he's a real upstanding guy. Anyway, I guess I better hurry up and get to work on my plan.
So please, enjoy.
You'd think Jack would be a little more mannerly when he's with little royalty, but nope. And now he's planning to go sneaking off with the prince later tonight. I won't be able to take my eyes off these two for a single second.
Yep. I can compromise if need be. We could take Hale, Naja, and Gita along on our convivial night on the town. Although our choices of destinations may be may by necessity differ than if Jack and I had gone alone. Nonetheless, there's no shortage of mirth and merriment to be had on such an excursion.
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set
Good
up
God.
a food stall. We've got
Hey, you showed up.
for grabs.
We're just doing the last round of checks before the show. All the props have been inspected already, so the only thing left to do is to help the performers get ready. Nice work, everyone. Everyone's done enough rehearsing. At this stage, I'd say mental prep's more important than that. Oh, fair point. Well, come what may, I think this show is going to bring down the house. It's thanks to everyone that it's turned out so well. I'm getting a bad case of the jitters, though. Like, seriously, I really don't want to get the stage fright up there.
Want my advice? Just turn off your brain and focus on having fun. That's what I always do.
Uh-huh.
I'll be taking the lead during our dance, so just follow my moves and get with the flow. Go with the flow. You'll knock him dead, I promise.
It's a one and done part anyway. So once it's over, that's it. You've got one shot to dazzle the audience, so make it count. Thanks, everyone. Man, I'm so glad we have you pros around to give us the kick in the pants we need.
I don't think I'm a pro just yet, but thanks.
Speaking of thanks, I wanted to say I really appreciate you and Fairy helping with building the sets, Aaron. It's nothing. I don't mind carrying everyone's asses every now and then. Oh, and you can leave the other performers to us. We'll check in on them, so you guys can go out and have fun, or whatever.
Okay then, thanks Aaron.
Looking forward to seeing how it all comes together. Admittedly, I'm a little nervous at the prospect of getting on stage, but I have little choice but to grin and bear it. Mark my words, I will give it my all.
It's getting harder and harder to contain my excitement the closer we get to the showtime. That's why I rushed over here ahead of Sahara.
Sahara.
I'm totally on board with the theme they chose for the show. Just you wait, I'm gonna capture the hearts of everyone with my dancing.
Uh-huh. I thought I was just going to be a stagehand, but they're roping me into a small part towards the end of the play. I was hesitant at first, but after seeing all the blood, sweat, and tears that went into this, I really want to make this the best show it can be. I know I'll only be here for the first day, but that won't stop me from giving it my best effort. You go, man. Only thing left to do before the big show is check on all the students and the guest performers. My guys have got all their moves down to an art. They're gonna knock everyone's socks off, guaranteed. Shame they won't get much time to shine, but damn if they won't make it the best few minutes in the history of theater. Oh God, no! Why is he up there? Oh God, no. Okay, Mishy's here. Great. Hi. Oh wow, so this is the famous Mishy show. It looks like it's mainly aimed at kids, but it seems pretty fun. I think I might enjoy it. Isn't Mishy a mascot for the theme park over in Crossbow?
Yes, it's called Michelin Wonderland. My father took me there a few times during his business trips. It has this delicious Mishy-shaped ice cream, and they have a few characters roaming the park, such as a robotic version of Mishy called Mecha Mishy.
Yep.
Then I invite you to come
You're more than due for a visit since you've clearly never been. I'll even be happy to accompany you.
Sounds like fun. Let's do it. Wait, a trip to Crossbow sounds pricey. Guess I better rake in some serious dough at my roasted chestnut stand.
Now, with that settled, I ought to bring you up to speed on all you've missed out with. On regards, on with regards to Mishi. First, I'm going to teach you his catchphrase. Repeat after me. Make a wishy with Mishi. Jesus Christ, I stumbled over that. Okay, I'll give it a try. Make a wishy with Mishi. Uh-huh. When I went to Michelin last, Rumsfeld was the one accompanying me. There's nothing wrong with that, of course, but everyone else was there with family and friends. I will have Eddie with me next time. I'm sure we'll have a wonderful time together.
This festival is an annual tradition that preserves.
I really like hanging out with Brasilia. She's introduced me to all kinds of things I never knew about before. But if I told her I don't have the Mira for a trip to Crossbell, I think I might die of embarrassment. Guess I just have to put my money where my mouth is and grind out some cash. I gotta watch my budget too. Good luck, buddy. Oh god. Do I really have to dance with Mishi? This is a lot harder than I thought.
Wow, you're bad at this. Like, really, really, really bad. Don't quit your day job. Wow! I agree that he could use a few pointers. Say, why don't you teach him how to dance, Yume? Okay, but only if he calls me master.
Alright then, show me how it's done, master. Oh, I didn't even see you all there. Are you here to see the Mishi show? Yeah, don't know why we'd be here otherwise. I see you guys found Yume.
Yes, we picked her up just a minute ago. She was all wound up when we got here. It sounded like she had a lot of fun with Fairy and Shizuna. Didn't you, sweetie? Yep, and now I'm gonna have fun with you and Maxim. We got a lot of playing to do, so you better be ready. Oh, and we're gonna see Agnès and everybody else in the show later too. I'm so excited.
Right there with you. Should be a good time.
Well, we better not disappoint then. It really is nice to see the three of them enjoying themselves like this.
Alrighty.
There's still a whole bunch more things I want to do today. I'm gonna see Agnès and everyone else in the show later too.
You know, this is all really nice. It's almost like we're a family. I want to think long and hard about the kind of future I can have with the two of them. You better.
Human looks like she's having a lot of fun. I'm so glad. No one can know what the future has in store, but it would be nice if this happiness could last.
Would be really nice. Oh god, Rosie?
Oh, Mishi, I love you. Your dancing's the best. Grant me a wishy too, Mishi.
You have what it takes to
Good god.
resident game master? Then I invite
Daddy
you
said
to
he was
come
off
by and try your
duty
luck.
today, but then he had to go to work again. I always tell him it's okay, but it still makes me sad. Oh, Gigi. I'm sure your daddy's just as sad. In fact, I know he hates when he can't be around to play with you. I'm sure he still wants you to have fun while he is away. And when he gets back, we can all play together. That sound good? Yeah, then let's go play with Mishi. I'll tell Daddy all about how cute he is later. That sounds wonderful, sweetie. I'm sure he'll be thrilled to hear all about it. I'm kinda sad that he had to go to work, but I'll be okay. I'm gonna learn the Mishi dance so I can show it to him later.
You do.
I knew there was a chance my husband would be called away to work today. I understand his job is important, but like my daughter, I'm always a little disappointed when he has to leave. Still, this sort of thing comes with the territory when your husband is a dashing police officer.
Damn, dashing. Oh, these guys are getting ready, I guess. Thanks to my connections, I was able to secure a spot on the festival's guest stage. Now then, look alive, you two. Today's performance will bring a great deal of publicity for With You. Right. We're gonna rock the house. Damn. Thanks to my connections, I was able to secure a spot on the festival's guest stage. Now then, look alive, you two. Today's performance... Yeah, okay.
We're up next. I'm so nervous I might die. Okay, deep breaths. Our group's only been on fire lately, so we're good. We'll definitely capture everyone's hearts without fail. We were invited to the festival as special guests, and we'll be doing a show a little later. Hard to believe we're getting to perform at such a prestigious event. I never would have dreamed of this a few months ago. No, shake it off, Sayla. you still got a long road ahead of you. Let's make today's performance the best one yet.
Oh, hi. How's it going, Mishi?
We're not done yet. Let's make this school year one to remember by making a wishy with Mishi.
Whew. All right, I think this is gonna be a good place to call it for this part. This was a lot more going around this place. Oh my god. I did not think that after... I mean, obviously, usually when you interact with the red marks, if the time of day moves, it's usually a huge update for all the townspeople. But holy shit, this moved a lot of stuff around. Oh my god. But anyway, this is where we're gonna round up this episode, and next time, I think next time we're gonna check out the new floor of Merhengarten at the beginning of the episode, and then move through through the rest. Also, I noticed, oh, this stuff. Okay, Grendel skill stones, nice. All fishes caught, nice. That's free money. All fish caught. What is this one? Okeanos. Shard skill activation rate plus 20%. That is pretty nice. And Hyperion. CP plus 10 when recovering allies. So when healing? Huh. Yeah. That'll be good on Agnès, I would say. When recovering allies. Actually, that would be good on pretty much everybody who has like a healing support skill, I guess. That's a lot of people. Yeah, actually, this one might have like a bit more value on maybe characters who are kind of like Ren, where she has that recovery skill for characters and she's an offensive type. But then again, I have her built as a caster, so I don't know. But still, pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, anyway, this is where we're gonna round up this part, and next time we shall proceed with a bit of Merhengarten, see what the new floor is about. I haven't even seen it yet, so we'll see about that next time, and clear it very quickly. And then we're gonna be just pressing forward with this festival and seeing what this hyped up stage play is gonna be. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what they concocted. But yeah, that will be for next time. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did so, please consider leaving a like. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you want to support me more directly, memberships are open. No video will be behind a membership. Purely there for support. Thank you very much to all the members already doing so. Much appreciated. And I hope you all have a fantastic day wherever you are. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, I guess make a wishy with Mishi.
Mishi.